Alright, welcome everyone. We are back. It's Zenith Online Racing. I'm Arbega, and this week we are in Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We got a full grid tonight, a couple reserves in there, Park School, and Ilterstan. I don't even know what the hell that says, but anyway, Ilterstan making his debut in an official race here. Bark School's been with us a little while. But, yeah, looking like a nice sunny day here. Get things kicked off. Start quality here. What was out there first? Looks like Scavney, one of the first cars out on track. Mercedes car. Just ride with him for the moment. Already a lot of comments. Let's go check them already. What else we got out here? Let's figure out who's behind. There's PDC and GXW very close together. So they're going to split up, or maybe looking for a bit of a tow thing here. I'm not really sure what they're thinking. Scavney will be the first hot lap. We've got Axton behind, I guess. Alright, so let's get back to Scavney, get on board. Just going through the final couple turns now to head down a very, very long straight. Stream up. So Scavney approaching the line now. He's already hitting 340. He's flying. Must be running really low wind. Nice and smooth on the brakes there. Looks pretty tidy through the first turn. Always looking good. So I'm gonna just close the stream for now, just to focus on the race. Best you think in the comments. Alright, I'm not really sure how Scavney's doing here, but we'll see his second sector time. Let's see, finishes it up here. Runs a little wide there. Still clean though. Cat really wants attention tonight. I'm probably gonna hear him. Usually gives up by now. But so Scavney gonna be the very first guy across the line. See what kind of time he sets, what kind of benchmark we've got. And we will check in with Spears behind, I guess. What's Spears? PDC, he'll be behind. Yeah, he's still trying to get JXW. I don't know if he went in the pits maybe. JXW changed tires, it looks like. I don't know, PDC on an LM, so it was JXW. JXW putting up a time. Scavney sits at 39.9. JXW's backed out of this. So would it be Axton next? Yeah, Axton on 140.3. And then Soy. He's just starting a lap. Witherstan goes fastest, 39.6, so he just out Scavney on the mediums too. That's a good lap. So I'm still looking forward to getting on track here. GP on a lap. Ride with him as he hits the line. 40.2, so he's way off the medium lap of Ilderstan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let's just call him Stan. That looks better. Hey, Stan. Welcome, Stan. Arrow with a 141.2 on the soft, so not a very good first lap. Not really pushing it. Looks like his time, his battery's quite full. Just kind of working the tires in a little bit. 80. What's he saying? He's got 42.8 on boards on the hard tires. Romney with a 39.9 on the softs. So it's a pretty good time from Lit. Not too far off Scabney. Starting to consistently push towards the front a little more week to week. I think he had some bad luck last week though. But the Hoskars have been pretty strong as of late. Let's see if they can continue that form here. There's Arc School, definitely on an in-lap. Yeah, let's try to find some more flyer here. I'm kind of just flopping around. Arrow's not pushing yet. Just heading in, it looks like. Must have a mistake on that lap. Obviously not a very competitive time compared to his usual rivals. GP. Very slow here. To get a fuel? Yeah, he is. I saw his fuel light flashing when someone finished this lap, and I thought this may happen. It's a very bad place to run out of fuel. Because you just get in everyone's way if you're in the wrong part of the track. Anyway, that's not a hot lap. That's not what we're looking for. Sammy's into the pits. Do we have JX on an out lap? What about him? What's Coxie doing? He's on an out lap. The Ferrari behind. GP is out of fuel. These dogs also on an out lap. So, all these cars back here has to be. So, Doug want to push lap? Try Doug. Let's see what we can do. 18.5. Not really sure. He doesn't have a benchmark leg yet, so we don't really know if he's going quicker than previous times or. Study will be the next hot lap. There's one of the nails coming around. So there's Dove 43.0. Definitely be looking for a better time next go. At least got something to compare his next lap to. JXW making his way right to get him for the rest of the lap. Very slow car ahead there. Just got Mercedes. Maybe a little bit of a toe from this. Maybe a bit. Probably a little bit at least. Just trying to stay in it. There goes JXW to the top, 39.3. Good lap. Coxie was 39.4. He was also on a flyer behind, and I missed that. But good time from Coxie. Let's get back to. What is this? It's Eric. He's not on a lap, he's coming in. Axton on an out lap, he's behind. We'll get back to him shortly. Aerostrike also on an out lap behind. We'll also go back to him in a bit. Doug Wing was on an in-lap. And we got a Renault behind. That would be Bark School, who's also on an out-lap. So let's check in with that Ferrari. Is it Pace Dogs? It is Pace Dogs, and it looks like he is on flyer, so let's ride with Pace Dogs here. He's up almost 3 seconds on his previous lap time, which is pretty much what he needs to be doing here. I don't know where it's going to put him. It'll definitely help him improve, but he needs a lot more time in this final sector to get up to the top 5 here. Let's see what we can do. 41 seconds, so yeah, definitely a big improvement, but not what he's looking for here. Our Pace Dogs has moved over to the wheel now, though, so I have to expect a little bit of a learning curve from him for the next little bit. Axton looks like he's up 6/10. Back to him. He's finishing up sector 2. Up 1.8. That is going to put him in a very good spot. This might be an absolute scramble for Maxon. He's running the juice on that battery, though. Really make it. He does make it right to the line. 38.5, I told you. That's a screamer. So Axon lays the benchmark. 6 minutes to go here. Bark School 39.7, so he improves, but he doesn't really move. CPM looks like he's on push lap. Let's ride with him. Relatively new to the league. He just got his full-time seat last week, if I remember correctly. Corners are a lot of fun when your tires are fresh, but when they start to slip and run really low wing, it's tricky. Here comes the line, 39.3, so, you know, that's actually a really good lap compared to everyone else. He's put himself in second, but he's still 0.8 off Axton. But CPM actually goes into second with that lap, so 39.3 for second. That's almost an 0.8 advantage for Axton at the top there. Everything else finishing a lap there. We got a Williams coming through this terminal. This terminal looking east out here. 42.0, he improves, but he's still 15th. Renault. No, it's not a Renault, it's one of the Haas's. Oh, there's one was in the pits though. Lighting on some of those dots. Awful. This PDC just started a hot lap. I guess we can ride with him. There's not too much traffic out there at the moment. We'll ride with PDC and then we'll try to keep an eye on who comes out when the final runs. PDC does not have a lot of battery though. I'm starting to think he's maybe on an in-lap here. This JX though. JX is on a push lap, and his teammate is just up the road. I think they're setting up a tow here. Let's ride with JX and see what this tow can give him. If they're not setting up a tow, this could work brilliantly. And Spears should really help him out if he knows he's there. JX looks like he's absolutely dialed in here. He knows he's got that tow sitting up the road ahead. He could put himself in a very good spot here. Oh yeah, totally, perfectly executed. And it's long enough that you can use it, and he can still comfortably go into the pit lane without... Oh no, JX touches the wall. I wonder if he's lost a bit of his wing there. He has, which will actually give him even less downforce. He's going to be absolutely flying here. .39.2, so that slipstream just doesn't really work out the way it needed to. It's almost like he caught him a little too quick, almost. Maybe he's just too close to him. I mean, he's still 4th. It's pretty good. So the 2 alphas, 3rd and 4th right now, working together. Good to see. Whoa, there goes Mario. Yeah, tricky place. Oh, hurry up. Someone's coming. There you go, bud. Good stuff. Whoa, did those guys touch? I think those cars may have touched. I don't know. It looked like there was a moment there, but Juan's on an outlap. Mario on his outlap, so he's about to start a flyer. So let's check in with this run here. We've got Mario. What do we have at the front here? We've got GP. He's on his first. He's okay. So GP. Oh no, GP's slowing. Is GP gonna make it back around? I don't think he is. Is he done? Oh, I guess he just put that lap in, 38.3, so yeah, I missed that. Who's this though? This is Coxie. He's on a push lap right now. Let's ride with Coxie, so he's gonna be one of the first guys to complete his hot lap in this little stretch. And I'm trying to figure out who's behind. His turn is on an out lap. That's probably him right behind Coxie. Maybe it's Hans. They're both on outlaps regardless. I don't know if they're going to make it. And there's a Ferrari. That's GP. And I guess Mario. So, we'll go back to Mario and then just kind of jump through the field from there. Oh, Coxie touches the wall. I think it was just the wheel. I think he had to lift a little bit there. It seemed like it. Is he heading into the pits? Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he bails. Not happy. Let's who was behind? Sorry, it was Mario. Let's get back to Mario. He's just about to finish his lap. I think we're gonna have Axton. 4.9, so Mario jumps a few cars there. Hans still does not have a time up. And, I don't think he's... Yeah, he's done. He didn't even get a lap on the board. So Stan is on provisional pole for now. Let's get back to who's on track here. We got Soy. He looks like he's done. Who else is going? Bark School is coming down the line here. Checking with Bark School. Bark School goes into 6th. Good stuff. With Romney, Eric. So Eric goes into 4th, so he puts himself in a spot. It's a challenge for a podium yet again. Great stuff. Lit Romney in 13th at the moment. He needs to improve. Comes Axton. What's this time looking? 38.3 improves up into 3rd. Sorry, he improves in time. I don't think he actually moved though. So he's out of fuel there. I just missed you across the line there. It was terminal. Arrow strike. Alright, I guess we're done. That's it. I will review the order in a second. I just gotta get Puff in here. He's gonna pop in. I cannot get him an invite to the lobby though. Anyways, so Stan takes. Oh, so I'll have to wait. All right, the Argentinian driver Stan, pole position. GP in second, Axton's in third. It's Erica's in fourth. Aerostrike's fifth. PDC's in sixth. Park School's seventh. JXW's eighth. Soy Loco is ninth. CPM is 10th. Coxie is in 11th. Scavney is 12th. Lit Romney is 13th. Bobby Teva 14th. Paystock's 15th. Mario 16th. Terminal Deity 17th. Dove 18th. Hans 19th. And Wolfsburg 20th. Neither of those drivers at the bottom. Hans, Wolfsburg, set a time. So, let's have a short break for a couple minutes, and we will get the formation lap underway. Welcome, Puff Digital.
Hello. I'm currently waiting for my my lobby invite.
Yeah, I can get you one. I realized I was like, oh crap. This was
Yeah, I
very poorly
realized
planned.
after the fact. But Arrow, he's got me hooked up with an invite, so thank you, Arrow. Always appreciated.
All
And
right.
yeah, should be in there shortly. Still on break.
Yep. Yep, still on break. Did you catch any of quali?
I caught a bit. I didn't see the final results, so I'm not sure where everyone ended up. Who do we got on pole here?
Stan. Ilter Stan.
Oh, the new guy.
The new guy, yeah. Flew in from Argentina and stole pole position.
Good for him.
Yep. So, be needing to find him a seat. There you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. First one didn't work, but second one seems to be getting me in, so yeah, still loading up. I'm excited though. Baku always an interesting race, so
Yeah.
should be good. And yeah, I'm excited for the new guy on pole here. See how he does in his debut.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. See how he does actually racing. Obviously has good outright pace.
Yeah, who do we got in second?
It's Eric was fourth, I think. I think Axton's third. Arrow's fifth. I think Spears is second. PDC?
Okay,
Maybe. I
I
might be
thought I'd
mistaken
seen
though.
JX quite up,
He
quite up the
was,
field
yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, he got a bit of a tow from PDC, so that helped him like move up the grid a little bit. And it's Eric did well again in quali, and then I think Lit Romney was kind of stuck down in like 13th or something, so not good for him. But which is unfortunate because he's had a couple of really good qualifyings lately, and then just hasn't had the luck in the race, and now he's starting 13th in Baku.
Yeah,
So
but the unpredictability of Baku kind of always allows you to have that opportunity, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Never know where you could finish, so. No chicken tonight either, so GP has a pretty good chance to kind of make up some ground there. Oh, and it's GP on the front row,
It is
so
GP, so yeah, I knew it was like, I was like, it was something, I think it was a red car, I can't remember, but definitely what he needs.
So it's Eric, yeah, close to continuing that, that podium streak here. Looks like a pretty solid session from Bark School as well. And Coxie in 11th. Somewhat surprised by that. He showed pretty good pace here on Monday, so wouldn't be surprised to see him move up the field a bit. Starting on the hard tire, so a few guys on the hard. Myself, Bobby, and Hans. Quite a few outside the top 10 electing for the medium tire, but Romney has decided to go on the soft tire to start, so
yeah. Well, he's probably
maybe able to
safety
make up.
car, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Just get onto the hards and maybe just, I don't know, if the safety car. I feel like it's gonna happen. I don't know how early. We made it a few laps in Tier 1 before we finally got one, but
yeah, I'd assume at some point you'd expect one, just the nature of the track. Not a lot of runoff in particular areas and a lot of walls and barriers, so
you know, Coxie in 11th, even though like you're like, oh, that's surprising, it's kind of, he's on the hard tire. If this works and he doesn't make any errors, like he could end up on the podium.
yeah, well,
The
a
guys
well-timed safety car will likely put him in the lead, right? So, yeah. It'll definitely depend on kind of start he gets and how well he's able to defend from some of those guys on quicker compounds behind.
Yeah. So like most of the cars back under AI control now. Wolfsburg a little bit behind. So the guys have been sitting on the grid at the front for a while. Wolfsburg just closing in. So Stan on pole for his debut. It's a pretty good debut. See if he can hold on. We got GP, Axton, Eric, Arrow, the usual suspects all sitting behind. See how they do. We got the lights coming on any second here. And we'll get this race underway. It's Baku. It's Tier 2. We've got the lights. All 5 are on. And they're off. Let's go. Stan gets a good start. Great launch. He's absolutely leaped out in front.
Yeah.
GP sweeps across to cover that. And there's contact.
Contact.
Yep. It looks like PDC is getting spun. Let's get back here.
The rest of the field looks pretty good so far to start.
Bit of a ball at the back there from the Williams. I think that's Hans. But everybody else is pretty solid. Oh, side by side here.
Kind of ran into the side of, I believe it would have been CPM possibly, maybe Soy Loco, not sure, but
Soy and CPM go by JXW. Oh, there's contact.
Mercedes. Yeah.
Oh, JX down the inside there. Oh, VSC. Okay. So, a little bit of time to gather ourselves here. I don't know what's going on with these two. It must have like a very close delta or something, but they were battling in the middle of that VSC deployment. So, there was contact there with, I think it was JX and CPM. JX may have gone into the back of him. So it looked like something locked up, and then the camera angle jumped to the next corner. So back with the VSC here. Let's see if anybody's very close. If we can maybe get a leap on the restart. There we go. Green flag.
Yeah. He's staying again.
Really bad time if you're got someone right behind you though. as he approached the straight.
Oh, and I
just
see a
touched
bit
the
of
wall.
front wing, yeah.
He was riding with the helicopter cam, and it looked like he definitely drifted wide. It was Coxie as well. So quite a scrap back here going on for, Coxie had to move to avoid contact there, but big scrap going on here for 7th place.
Yeah, CPM definitely missing his left end plate there. That tire won't totally ruin your strategy. You should be able to pit with that fixed. Just see if he maybe hangs on, runs his stint, or if he comes in a bit early. We've also got Eric pressuring Axton a decent amount.
Yeah, I got
Really
Lit Romney here. Bark School and Scavney also joining the party here with the Battle of Coxie. So everybody
Wouldn't be
bunching
surprised if
through the
we
field here.
see somewhat of a train form behind CPM.
Especially with that wing damage, yeah. And
Yeah.
Coxie on the hards too.
Yeah. So you can see that
Oh,
that may be
something
occurring, and Wolfsburg
Wolfsburg
out of the
out.
race.
What happened there? Looks like he has crashed in the castle. Yeah. So VSC only.
Huh.
No real safety car yet. But the guys at the front, though, I think the VSC is going to be long enough? Do you consider pitting?
This early, I would still hold off.
A bit of a gap.
With especially kind of how the start of the race is gone.
Sure.
I don't think it's.
Will anyone think about it though? Oh, did Sam just bump the wall, or is he running his tires? Yeah. Oh, there goes Axton. He's doing it.
So Axton into the pits, yeah, using the VSC for a bit of a cheap pit stop here. Looks like he might actually need a wing as well, so probably
worth it then.
Factored into his decision, yeah.
I wouldn't blame him. Here comes Bobby as well. DRS
has
been enabled. We're back green, so he got pretty much a free pit stop. Or not a free pit stop, but a very cheap one. Because the VSC ended pretty much as he was being deployed.
So now we've got Arrow hunting down Eric, who does find himself currently in a podium position again.
Bobby also getting a new wing.
Yeah, so it seems a lot of some contact early in the race. I haven't seen anything too outlandish though, just kind of all seems like racing incidents in my opinion. But oh, we've got Bark School
contact
right up
there.
behind Scavney, yeah.
Yeah, and then Lit Romney went into the back of Bark School because of that.
And Wolfsburg is done for the night, unfortunate, but that is Baku.
Pace Dog's way off the pace here at that wheel, struggling in Baku.
Yeah, it's it'll come in time. I have faith in Pace Dogs, but yeah, it's definitely going to be an adjustment period, and Baku's not an easy track to kind of figure out.
No. Coxie did well though to fend off the other guys behind.
Yeah, definitely. Great start for him. He doesn't necessarily need to worry about catching the cars in front. With his choice of tire, he's set himself up to kind of.
Comes Arrow. He has
oh
DRS.
Yeah, Eric. Bit of a wobble there. And Arrow, yeah, is going to get him before they even reach the DRS zone and have DRS. So, never mind. They
no,
get
Eric's
DRS. Yeah.
Let's go to the other guys behind with DRS. These guys are close. CPM and JXW. CPM thinking
yeah, it
about
takes a peek, but yeah. Thinks better of it.
Without that end plate, eh?
Yeah, he is, which I forgot about. Toy Loco there. Looks like he hit the wall as well, so he's missing what appears to be both his end plates. Oh no, just the left
very
one.
Slow.
Yeah, so I assume some of these guys are going to pull the trigger within the next lap or two, get off these tires and fix the damage.
Oh, that Red Bull sliding Soy Loco all over the place here. Nearly lost
yeah,
it.
and you can see bit of a train start to form behind him. Coxey's almost gotten to DRS range there to really complicate things.
Oh, he touches the wall again, I think, there.
So, yeah, quite a few cars behind him. Ooh, and the Williams in the background there, Pons, looked like he had touched the wall as well. So, Beatty's also missing his M plate. So a lot of M plates missing early on.
No, that's not the shot. There we go. So CPM through, so he definitely pits. So CPM, is he taking a look as well at JXW? No. Backs out of it. Coxey, Scabney, they all hold position.
So Coxey, yeah, and Scabney kind of just finding their time. Oh! CPM straight into the wall.
And he bounced right back across into Coxey. Coxey needs to get this done here. He cannot afford to be behind him anymore.
Yeah, this is going to get tricky here.
Did he squeeze? Looked like he gave him a bit of a squeeze. Oh, did Coxey touch the inside wall?
I didn't see that. I was on board.
He's clean. It looks like his wing's okay.
Yeah. CPM lets 2 cars through there. So, again, massive for Scabney to kind of keep on the tail of Coxey here.
Yeah. Ooh. CPM really struggling here. Romney almost thinking about an overtake here. CPM's lack of pace. Scabney really applying the pressure to Coxey here as well.
Yeah,
let's see what he can do.
He is on a quicker tire. Medium's still got, I'd say, at least another 5 laps or so in them. Oh, and there's a front end plate flying around. Is that JX? I assume it must be.
Heading in the pits.
Yeah. Oh, and Scabney really closing, yeah. Oh, Coxey squeezes him to the outside, and yeah, Scabney has to tuck him behind him again.
Really shut the door there, like almost in the braking zone, it seemed.
Yeah, it was a little close there, but Scabney did well to keep his head and not do anything drastic. He is thinking about sending it down the inside, and just not quite there. Got Loco, Bark School, JX, all quite close to each other, and up out front.
Oh, Soy's out.
Oh, and Soy Loco, he was just driving around.
Terrible place to crash.
What happened?
That's a safety car.
Straight into the wall, it seems. So these soft runners now, they gotta get in there.
Yeah, that's going to benefit CPM, Bark School. These guys have pit already onto the hards.
Yeah, true. Coxey as well, like we were saying, he'll jump out to the lead of this race.
And look at where the, where the pack is in comparison to the safety car. Like, there's a lot of time for these guys to make up here.
And so our race leader, Stan, ducks into the pits. Great showing. I mean, he had a 3-second gap prior to that safety car, so he is looking really solid. GP second, and yeah, you see the cars all filtering in now. GP is in, Eric,
Can Coxey get out in front of Stan here? This is vital.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So, just behind him. Massive. Massive.
Stan has kept the lead, and he's gone on to fresh hards. This is huge for him.
So GP's actually gone onto the medium tire. At this point, I'd assume he's got to make another stop. But Stan has done well to put a car between him and GP.
Yeah, a car that isn't going to be pitting for a long time.
Scabney's also gone into the pits, so he was on the medium tire. He does stay in 6th place, which is pretty solid, only loses a few places. And net gain from where he started this race. So, see where everyone goes. We've got Spears.
It's Eric.
DC in the pits.
It's Eric here, sitting in a good spot. Again, in 5th place, fresh hards.
Yeah.
He's got Arrow ahead, GP ahead. GP, it's going to be interesting to see if GP has the pace to push ahead of the 2 guys in front of him.
Yeah.
He needs to.
I'll
really.
say from that soft stint, it didn't quite seem like he had the pace to match Stan up front. So we'll see if perhaps tire advantage he can work his way through. Because yeah, like you're saying, he's definitely going to need to get by to make the tire choice worth it.
Yeah.
And then we've got JX on the softs, as well as Terminal Deity on the softs, and Dub 49ers on 5-lap old softs. I'd have assumed he would have perhaps went in, but he has elected to stay out, at least for the time being. So
yeah, that's an interesting choice. I have to say, considering the life of those tires isn't much more than 6 or 7 laps anyways.
yeah.
Maybe he's just frustrated. He's already made a pit stop, doesn't want to go in again. But at this point, he really doesn't have anything to lose or stuck behind the queue.
Yeah, exactly.
He's only going to lose 2 places. I would go in, I don't know. So, actually, Arrow's gone in, and so has Axton's already gone in, but a bunch of guys have dove into the pits here. Arrow, Bark School, and Lit Romney. They've all switched to mediums.
Huh.
Arrow's gone on.
Maybe
softs.
we're getting
Is it
a
gonna
rain update? That would be my guess, is rain in
Why would Arrow go on the softs? And then Dove.
few
Thinking,
laps.
okay. Oh, Dove has pit. Oh no, he hasn't pit. He stayed out. But he's thinking maybe I can last.
So maybe that's why he stayed out then, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain in a few laps. Test your luck.
Have you checked the comments?
I have them open, but obviously these guys are all racing, so
yeah,
you're not really gonna have anyone be able to pop in and kind of give us an update.
no. So I guess we'll just have to
Keep an eye out. I mean, it is obviously cloudy, overcast.
Yeah,
It's Thursday night, and I think it's rained every Thursday for the last little while, so
There must be something going on there, because Arrow, I don't understand why he pit out of that position to the softs. He must be, if they said rain in 10.
okay. So we do got comment here from Wolfsburg saying Arrow broke his wing entering the pits the first time. So, soft still an interesting choice, but Arrow always seems to know best in terms of strategy, and he always seems to kind of get it right. So, I'll assume he knows what he's doing, give him the benefit of the doubt, and kind of see how he can recover now.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting... I guess you could just do soft to the end, perhaps. I don't know. I don't really understand. We'll see what happens. Could be just maybe a gamble on another safety car, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So Stan's going to have to restart the race here.
But it's still out.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't go in there. But yeah, it works well for the guys still trying to bunch up to the pack here. Arrow in the pits again.
Is he going to the... maybe he didn't mean to put softs on him, so maybe he's had another disaster in the pits.
Oh no, yeah. So now he's back onto the hard tire.
Oh
This will
my
put him
lord.
still ahead of Mario. He was on the softs for one lap. But, yeah. Hopefully we'll give him enough time as well to catch back up. He should be fine. See him warming his tires. He's not too worried about it. They got a lot of the lap left.
Yeah. Pretty weird though. Just
yeah,
like
a
just made mistakes.
Bit of a disaster, unfortunately. But long race, track that's quite easy to overtake. So
there's definitely gonna be some cold tires when we restart. I guarantee you, someone's gonna crash.
I have faith.
I'm just interested to see how Stan does on the restart here because it's something we've been struggling with in the league in general. And
yeah,
he's
Monday
literally
we
just
had a bit
got
of a
here.
disaster.
Hopefully not.
Let's see how he does here. Fingers crossed.
Should be coming in.
I'd assume, yeah, this lap. Typically when they get to the end of Sector 2, you'll get the little notification, and we'll find out at the bottom of this hill here.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't get the update, but...
The lights are out, though.
Okay, so he is backed off.
Yeah. It's just a matter of... Everybody knows you gotta slow down, but some people just don't get when to restart.
When to punch it, so...
Yeah. And they don't really understand how they can start and restart, right? So, how they can affect the field behind them so easily.
So we'll take a look here at the rest of the pack. If you keep an eye on the front, let us know when they're going.
Stan hit it. Let's go. We're racing.
He's punched it. Alright, I'll follow the rest of the grid to see.
Nice and smooth.
Everyone looks solid. JX actually seems he got a quite good jump on Scavney here. Scavney moves to the inside and holds the position. So, bit of nervous moments, but
late move there, and it's costing him 2 places. Well, 1 place, I guess, and the chance at an overtake. Here comes GP pressuring Coxie. He really needs to get ahead of him quickly.
Yeah. 9-lap old tires for Coxie.
Cons and Bobby go side by side here. Oh, they leave plenty of space for each other. Good driving there.
Yeah, nice bit of driving there. We've also got Hans gets real close to the wall. Moves to cover off Bobby now, and not really an overtaking spot typically.
Terminal touches the wall there. I don't know if it got his wing or not, but.
And so we've got Stan already, 1.5 seconds in the lead. Oh, and it looks like he may have got the wall a bit there.
Oh, JX closing in on Scavney, nearly got into the gearbox. And Lit Romney's retired, and there's another safety car.
Oh, and Dove 49ers, perhaps the two of them came together. Dove 49ers is on those old tires. Not too sure what happened. PDC also seems to have been caught in that as well, so seems as though a bit of a kerfuffle
Anybody
occurred.
In the pit, do you think? Probably these guys on the softs got to get off them now.
I'd assume, yeah, anyone on the soft tire, get rid of them.
Going in for sure. Good call.
Coxie's hit. I'm surprised. I would have held position if I were Coxie, I feel, but
he's got to pit eventually, though, right? He's on softs.
And PTC has retired on track, so stewards will be looking into that. So we do have actually quite a few cars in the pits though, and yeah, Coxie on the soft tire.
PTC's retired on track. I see him. He's still driving for me.
He said he left the session, I guess. Maybe he didn't retire.
No, I don't know. I didn't see any of that.
But he was ghosting around.
So Coxie goes softs. What do you think, he's going to pit twice then?
He'll have to at this point. There's no chance those will last.
I don't understand why he would go them. Like, the mediums, he might have been able to pull it off with the safety car laps, right? Like,
I would have just stayed out on the hard tires, but again, maybe had damage.
sure.
I think it's kind of tough to speculate. I always assume the guy driving has some sort of plan, but yeah. I would have thought he would have stayed out. He was in fantastic position. Those tires definitely had at least another 6-7 laps in them, especially with all the driving under safety car. And easily could have one stopped onto the medium. So interesting to see.
So we've had 2 VSCs and 2 safety cars now. Is it 5 the limit?
I believe. I don't know. Is it 5 combined or 5?
I think it's 5
each. Oh, okay.
5 each would be insane.
So Stan get another opportunity to restart this race. JX into the pits, so he was on the soft tire.
I assume at this point do it last lap, but
yeah.
Let the field close on for no reason.
And GP now has got Coxie out of the way on the medium tire, and will have an opportunity to kind of take the fight to the new guy.
I still see Ghost Spears.
Yeah.
So maybe he just dropped.
Yeah. Not too sure.
Yeah, we do. We got people from all over in this league, eh? Like a few different people from like a variety of areas, like PDC's from Hawaii, Stan's from Argentina. Got a couple of European guys, Coxie.
Yeah.
Mario. It's pretty interesting.
A couple Canadians.
Lots of
all
Canadians
over Canada as well. Terminal way on the east coast. Chicken normally races out on the west coast. Arrow, right in the heart of southern Ontario. So,
worldwide, like Pitbull.
Yeah. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
But no, it's great. It's definitely an international sport for sure, and
we used to have an Australian, but he literally used to have to get up and have breakfast while he raced. So,
so it's good to kind of see everyone come together and get along for the most part.
Safety car in this lap?
I could see it. It is, yes. All right. You did a fantastic job setting us off last time. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, he did it perfectly, really. Just kind of kept a nice, steady, consistent pace and then hit the throttle when he was ready.
So we'll keep an eye kind of on the rest of the field, see how they're all doing.
I'll keep an eye on the front.
Yep. So if you guys be even those tires up to temperature.
There we go. Just hit the throttle. We are racing.
All right. Everything looks
GP
good.
Got a good reaction there. He's actually hung on to it nicely.
He's actually got dubs.
Applying the pressure.
Got the jump on. That just goes to PDC there.
Oh, did GP touch the wall there?
Oh, and Hans and Axton made contact and big
incident.
Pile up. A lot of cars involved in that. Coming around the corner blind. Lot of front wing. No one's retired, but
GP and Stan are off to the races.
Oh, and it's Eric out in the wall. And CPM. So Eric is out. I missed that entirely, but
CPM's been disqualified for parked in a dangerous location. Yeah, disqualified from the session. That's really unfortunate.
yeah. So, turn the
Terminal's
VSC
retired.
again, or is it just yellow flag in the sector?
Terminal's
It's just
crashed into
sector.
the castle here.
Oh, and Terminal's out in the castle.
What a
So in the
disaster.
span of one lap now, we've lost an additional 2 or 3 drivers.
Yeah, no safety car though.
And PDC's a ghost, so yeah, bit of mayhem here. And we've got Axton really close now to the back of Scavney. Looking to make that move.
And behind too, we've got
Without
Arrow
DRS.
Roxy.
Oh, late on the brakes. We'll send nice and clean.
Roxy got Arrow. On those soft tires down the inside there.
Yeah.
Hastings into the pits. A lot of guys into the pits. We're getting the wings repaired after that mess.
Yeah, I'd imagine they were
Really
all
should
kind
have
of
been a safety car.
caught up by the incident there. And Hans has retired. So 13 cars left. I guess actually 12 as PDC still isn't actually there.
Yeah.
So Pace Dogs, you just gotta keep it on the road, buddy, and get some points with that fancy wheel of yours.
Yeah, GP's sitting in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, likely he's gonna have to pit again. That's
yeah, but he
hang up.
was hanging in that DRS range, and we're getting close to having DRS enabled, but he's just slipped out of it now.
Yeah, so you wonder, Stan here, he's turned it up some and built the necessary gap. Likely going to the end of this race, so
yeah, insane
players. And Coxie getting past Scavney, so the soft tires are working. Obviously just gonna have to wait and see.
How far can he go?
Yeah.
And
does he consider another soft stint after this, or will it have to be mediums as well? I don't think they'll make it that far. You'd have to take these another. Yeah. I don't know, 3 laps.
And then hit again. Even 3 laps. Get 8 out of them at the end.
So Arrow, quick behind Scavney. GP hovering right around DRS range, so he can kind of nail the second sector here, put himself in a nice place. Pace Dogs and Mario as well, jockeying for position 9th and 8th place. So Mario a bit of a moment, but he keeps it clean.
Check Arrow. On the back of Scavney here with the DRS to see if he can get through here. Scavney trying to break that slipstream. Here comes Arrow with the DRS. Is he going to get close enough to send it here? He's close.
I think
He's not close enough.
Yeah. Waits at least for the time being. A bit of an exit Scavney can get here and maybe hold it for another lap. Looks like we've got a solid exit. Obviously a pretty long straight, but I do think he'll have it, at least for the time being. And Pace Dogs did get by Mario, so see if Mario can kind of stick with Pace Dogs.
Sorry, what was that? I had to take my headphones off for a second.
Yeah, no worries. I was just saying Mario got by Pace Dogs as well. And JX, super late on the brakes, actually goes around the outside of Bark Skull, so really nice move there.
Arrow's still not found a way through here.
Oh, he's actually missing his left end plate, it seems. So,
even after all the pit stops, he's still missing it.
Yeah, so...
Rough race.
Yeah, I'd assume it likely was another incident that happened this time. So we'll see if he can still maybe try and go for it. Quite a ways back again. And obviously Scavney will be able to break a bit later, but he's gaining quick. We'll see if he pulls to the inside.
Very late. And he just doesn't have the grip.
Yeah. Scavney does well to hang around the outside there. And Coxie has gone into the pits for the medium tire, so we'll see where he comes out. Behind Pace Dogs in 8th place, so he's got some work to do, but he has shown he's got pace, and he can definitely make up a few positions here, I'm sure, so something to keep an eye on. And GP
Arrow has
hanging around.
Got by Scavney somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe it was in the second DRS zone there. I was just looking away from him. I was still following the battle, so it was caught on the stream, but yeah. So Arrow through finally. Just breaking away pretty quickly here. Oh, dub 49ers into the wall there. I honestly don't know what he was thinking. Didn't look like there was any room for an overtake there. Mario just smushed him right into the wall. Very unfortunate. I'm sure that'll be a steward report after the race.
So Coxie now right behind Pace Dogs. Scavney also still in DRS range, so they're not quite out in the clear yet. Coxie now gaining quite quickly here.
He's absolutely flying.
Yeah, he's gonna send it. Yeah, and he's through.
Oh.
Seems to be quite easily. Nice move. Pace Dog's enough room and
yeah,
hangs on. So
Pace Dog sort of squeezed him from the outside there, sort of like turned in on him, but it hurt Pace Dogs more.
And you expect JP Collins' tires to slightly be falling off at this point. Obviously a few laps under safety car, so probably a bit better than they would be of 11 laps of racing. But you can see now, gap's 2 seconds. Keep growing. I assume likely headed into the pits, probably for a set of softs at some point.
Oh, Pace Dogs. Nearly spun the car there at the exit of the castle, and Coxie is scampering off into the distance now. Back to the battle of Scavney and Arrow. I think Arrow's going to struggle to get away from Scavney with that busted move.
Yeah, and especially DRS so powerful here. Let's see what we can do. Arrow seems to have turned down the battery. Scavney, yeah, gets a wicked exit. He's right on the back of him now. But, Arrow, great traction out of there. Was a yellow flag up ahead? Not sure what happened or who it happened to. Yeah, Arrow does stay ahead. Scavney now kind of, again, hoping to hang with him here through the windy bits.
Yeah, he really needs to, if he wants a chance in an overtake, he's going to have to stay within DRS, but also make sure he's building his battery up until the right time presents itself.
Yeah. Still a decent amount of laps left too, so it's not imperative, you know, that you have to get it done right away, but it's just a little better to be in front. And he's really hanging with him though.
Yeah, GP as well, I would imagine.
Yeah. They keep fighting that gap back and forth, so...
Yeah.
Naxton's slowly creeping up. Still ways behind, but quite easy to make an error around this track, and Axton's in a good position, so.
Scavney is not close enough yet. When he get another shot.
Arrow goes a little deep. Yeah.
That's gonna hurt. Here comes Scavney. He's got just enough juice to get there, I think.
He sends it. Yeah, it's so tight and would have been late. Yeah, so he keeps going.
It's a smart move, though. This is a good result for Scavney already, so.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to mess it up and cost yourself penalty points and time.
So I'd assume GP Cullen at this point is going to try and make those medium tires go. Oh, an Arrow, another, yeah.
Scavney also walked up a bit, so he actually could have got even closer. You know, you gotta think, though, the Hards are starting to reach the end of their life, right? And Arrow with the wing damage is going to put a lot more load through them. So I'm starting to think maybe maybe he's just starting to wear them out a little bit, and Scavney will have his chance yet. Also, interesting to note, his GP has stayed out, and we know that the life of this Hards isn't much more than about 16 laps or so in their prime, so is GP just going to hope that the softer tires worn are better than the hard tires worn?
I think at this point he's just hoping to hang on, right? Like,
yeah, you can't pit.
You pit now. Where are you going to come out?
Probably around 6th.
Head of Bobby, I'd assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you've only given yourself 5 laps to kind of really make some moves. So I'd assume as long as you can keep those tires from actually blowing up, 3rd looks like pretty comfortably his.
Even if Axton gets him, it's not worth fighting to lose even more time. I don't know what penalties people have got. I'm sure people have some for sure. It's been a really wild race. Scaven's still applying pressure here.
Yeah.
It's really the only battle we've got.
Yeah, we've got Coxie. Seems like he's closing on Bobby a bit, but still a ways away. And same with Axton. Seems GP's tires have really started to fall off now. The gap to the leaders starting to grow. Beautiful helicopter shots they make their way through.
I actually just took all the menus down because there's not really much else going on at this point. He's close and fast here.
Yeah, he's
very fast.
right
Almost
there,
close enough
yeah.
to take a look. But Arrow just parks it right in the center of the track and makes it difficult to choose a good line.
A line, yeah.
This might be an opportunity here.
We'll see now, yeah. He's closer than he's been, I think.
Yeah. Late send, maybe? No.
Yeah.
At least not yet. Maybe
not yet, yeah. Maybe wait until the final lap, who knows?
Well, Arrow's tires are going to be worse off because of that wing damage. So if he just waits, at some point he's going to have an advantage where he can outbrake Arrow.
Yeah. I do think, can't remember the turn name, but the downhill left, right as you start the third sector, it's just Scabby needs to nail it one time, really, that's it, and
yeah,
he'll get him into turn 1, so he seems to be getting, Rem's a little wide there, but seems to be getting closer and closer. But yeah, just hasn't quite found the exit needed. Oh, Del 49ers picks up 5. Or speeding in the pit lane. So this seems to be his best opportunity yet.
Oh yeah, he's very close now. Has to go full commit here.
Yeah. He should get him before the corner.
Yeah.
You can see him, yes, he does indeed get by. Moves over to take the racing line, yeah.
Can Arrow get a good exit here and fight it back? He's going to have the DRS now.
Yeah, he's right there behind him, so we'll see if he can maybe pressure Scavney into a bit of an error. Yeah, this has been fantastic racing so far. And
Scavney knows that Arrow isn't going to send it there with a wing, with a busted wing.
Yeah, well, Scavney might not even know about the damage.
No,
does it hit the wall there? You have Coxie now, a second and a half behind Bobby, so he is making his way. 3 laps to go, something to keep an eye on.
It's within DRS already.
Yeah, so he's gaining rapidly.
There he goes. He was close. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw him pull up beside, but not going to get it done here. Go back to Arrow for reverse. So that should be our first overtake, and we'll jump to Bobby.
Yeah.
Or at least our first chance at an overtake there. GP's still holding that 1.8 second gap to...
Yeah, he's right back in there, and even keeping a good gap to Axton behind, so... Arrow right there again, and it looks like they... likely are going to swap yet again, so
Arrow is going to be able to close this. He sweeps across.
Yeah. So move done. Scavney, and Coxie also gets by Bobby, so Coxie in the 6th, unlikely he's going to catch the 2 in front, but solid result for him. He just keeps it clean. And
Scavney nearly missed the turn there. He got very close to Arrow, and Arrow parked it.
So Axton can see GP up the road there. GP on his 17-lap-old medium tires.
Yeah.
He's done a fantastic job so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, like, I might get my vote
Yeah,
driver
I
of the
did
day for going that far on those
not
tires.
expect these tires to make it that long. So, uh, still 2 laps to go. So we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, really strong showing so far.
Scotty's closing again, but he's not going to be close enough for turn 1.
Yeah. Oh, and he touches the wall slightly.
I think he got away with that. It was just a wheel. Was super deep there. Just nothing you can really do if you're behind.
Yeah. So Axton now within 2 seconds. GP. He's gonna have to have a mighty last lap here to really have a shot.
Scotty got a really good run here. He's got the DRS,
Yeah.
but he's not close enough.
Really gaining, but yeah.
About it.
Yeah, he was. The last lap, we'll see if he goes here. Maybe tries to wait until the end. I don't know if he's going to get a rear arrow. Got a wicked exit again. But Axton, 1.3 behind now as he chases GP through the middle sector, and looks like he will. He's going to have a shot.
He's going to have that DRS, yeah. GP's tires must be absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
You know, they don't look bad, though.
No,
I think he's done enough.
he's still driving well.
He's got a lot of battery left, too, actually. He might be okay here.
These next 2 corners, obviously.
Oh,
and
Axton there.
Yeah, Axton also jumped off the curb, though, so he didn't even get a chance to take advantage. And GP, yeah, he's, I think we'll get on board with the race leader here to watch him cross the line in his debut. Crowd goes wild. You see him swerving a little bit.
Celebration begins.
Yeah, drives by the pit wall for the boys.
Debut. GP comes across the line in second. Axton's in third. Here comes Arrow and Scabney. Can Scabney get it done here as they cross the line? Let's find out. Got that helicopter shot. We will see Scabney closing. He's closing very fast here.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
Not enough, no. Very close.
But Arrow had penalties.
Oh, Scabney does get him.
Yeah.
So Scabney goes fourth, Arrow fifth. Here comes Coxey, comes home in sixth. Good drive from him, having to pit twice after the safety cars ended.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I guess having to pit once after the safety car ended, but 2 stopping overall. Bobby crosses the line for 7th. Pace Dogs comes home in 8th. JX is in 9th. Barkschool is 10th. Mario in 11th. Thanks, these guys aren't done yet. Barkschool will come home in 10th. Mario get points tonight?
No. Just misses out.
Bummer. And Ghost of Spear is still going, so Dove will actually finish ahead of him. Alright, Dove has left too. I guess he just left though. Who knows? Anyways, those guys are done. Here comes Mario. Don't crash out. This doesn't matter at that point. You didn't get points. Alright, that's it for Baku. We'll send out a couple invites. I guess we don't know if this new guy is going to even join.
I would send to the full-time guys.
Okay, so who would the full-timers be?
It was GP, Axton, and Scabney.
GP, Axton, Scabney, okay. Pretty flawless drive, though. For him to get pole and then just drive away and win it, too. Nobody's going to be able to hear you right now, but just in the menu. Yeah, I just mean, I'm talking to you, like, like you can respond. GP, Axton. Oops. Right. There's the order. Stan wins it, GP 2nd, Axton 3rd, Scabney 4th, Arrow 5th, Coxey 6th, Bobby 7th, Base Dogs 8th. JX is 9th and Bark School is 10th. That rounds out the points. Mario put in a pretty good drive. Oh, 5 stops. Mario stopped 5 times in that race. That's insane. Welcome to Baku, I guess. Alright, we're back in the party. We got one guy in... Oh, I got 2. Oh, Puff dropped. I think his internet just dropped. This happened to Puff last race too. As soon as we finished the race, he dropped and got booted off. Yeah. Let me send an invite here. Oh, he's offline too, so I'm just gonna send him another party invite. Just to see if he can get back in. But yeah, so I mean the new guy won, so we decided to go with the top 3 full-timers. So what do you... I mean, GP, that was an outstanding drive, to be honest. I mean, going that long on those mediums was ridiculous.
Well, thank you. The cautions helped. Safety car. The VCR. VCR. VS3. Yeah, it was nerve-wracking too, those last 6, 7 laps, because I knew Axton was on a mission. He's always so darn consistent. Those hards were probably right in their prime.
Yeah.
And, you know, the mediums, I tried to take care of them as best as I could after I gave up fighting to get to first. So my focus then turned to Axton, making sure that I kept my separation from him as best as I could. I was nervous. I'll tell you.
Yeah, we were nervous. I didn't, like, what kind of tire were you? You must have been hitting the 80s or something, eh?
It got to 69 on the right rear, 64 on the left rear.
That's
and
it?
then the upper 50s on the front.
I thought you'd easily be like, the last couple laps, you'd just be like holding your breath waiting for your tires to burst.
Yeah, the right-hander before the castle sequence, I almost hit the wall there on the last turn. Same with actually a turn before the lap before the last left to that long sweeping left-hander. I almost hit that wall too, and I thought for sure Axton was going to be asking me if I'd hit the wall because he was getting really close.
That's a good segue, because the next guy who's back once more in the podium interviews, the fan favorite, your favorite heel, Mr. Axton.
I thought you were gonna say Scabney to throw it in my face, like a fan favorite Scabney, and I'd be like, oh no, I'm fucking Dirk Zoolander.
No, you're the fan favorite.
Yeah. So the best way to describe it is I had the pace, I just didn't have the time. I couldn't catch up. I was watching the gap. Bless you. I was watching the gap. And I was cutting it down, but there's a couple laps where I didn't really cut any time off. It kind of screwed me over. Kind of set myself back early on. I busted my wing on like lap 3 by myself, and it just fucked me over, for lack of a better word. Yeah. So then I pit under the VSC, came out in a decent spot, and gained some time back, and then running in the open, right? And then the next safety car came out, and I decided to go on hards, which maybe the mediums were the right choice. I don't know. Maybe I could have caught up and had a battle.
Yeah, I really questioned everything I thought I knew about the circuit after watching GP extend those mediums 18 laps. It's like
he's got better tire wear than me, so I think he would have been better at the ends anyways. As much as I hate to admit it, GP, that's the only compliment I'll ever give you. So. Enjoy it.
I'll take it, actually. You giving anybody a compliment is something to be told.
Yeah, see? There you go.
It's cold.
Yeah.
All right, and then, technically 4th place, but the 3rd guy in, that would be Mr. Scabney. How you feeling about that?
Hey, Scabney!
Congratulations, Scabney.
Great scrap with Arrow.
It was intense.
Yeah, that was nuts. Arrow carrying a bit of wing damage, and you guys just couldn't get separated from each other at all.
I was trying to go real conservative into all the corners because I was like, the last thing I need is to break my wing.
Yeah.
So I probably could have had him if I'd been a little more daring, but I also didn't want to take us both out either.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were thinking. I was like, there's a couple opportunities here where maybe he thinks he can probably get it done under braking, but is it worth the risk? You know, if you collect them and then you get penalty points and time penalty, and all of a sudden your 4th place goes to shit, and then he has penalties anyway, so you ended up getting him anyway. So, which is pretty much sort of your reward for being patient and smart. I think you end up getting the place regardless, right? Okay.
What happened?
He's done.
What's that? I didn't know this.
Scabney, you just ghosted Big O, man. He asked you a question, you're like, just radio silent.
Just kind of elaborating a little bit on what you were doing more, and asked, I kind of like opened the door for you to say something. You really did a pretty much.
He's Ricky Bobby'd you, man. He's like,
drop.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the Grand Prix. I'm going to wrap things up now on this broadcast. We tend to get carried away with these interviews and they go too long, so I'll give you guys like 60 seconds to say whatever you want to each other.
Fuck you, GP. Scabney, nice job.
Good race.
Yeah, good job,
race. Some craziness in the back. Yikes.
Excellent. I'm glad you fucked yourself up on that in the last lap.
Yeah, that's all right. Enjoy it while it lasts, because soon you'll be in a nursing home, old man. So.
I truly believe that you were going to get me with the DRS down the last straight at the line, and I was so fucking dreading that. I didn't want to see that.
You had to, after the race, you got up and changed your adult to pins, didn't you? Had to drink a little extra Metamucil this morning to get this race.
I'm going to have some whiskey right now, I can promise you that. That's going to calm me down a little bit.
Oh, shit. Alright, that's it.
Like
I'm done.
Free for all. I should just put that in.
Yeah, right.
Now, 60 seconds.
The
And
Royal Rumble.
Quick fire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, guys. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for commentating.